Matthew Mercer. I'm the voice of Tygra.
I'm Will Friedle. I play Lion-O.
I'm Kevin Michael Richardson, and I'm the Beaver. No, I'm Kevin Michael Richardson, and I play Panthro.
This show was the original ThunderCats was made for me. I mean, it really was, the 8-year-old boy. And I think that every generation feels like they had the best cartoons to grow up with, but I really think mine did.
Yeah,
I mean, ThunderCats and Transformers and G.I. Joe and Mask, I mean, these were all the shows that were just like...
When it originally came out, too, I was around 62, so... no,
You're in for hip surgery.
Yeah, but I look pretpretty good. A lot of plastic surgery. I mean, you look good.
Nice. And you were about 8 months old, I think, probably.
Not quite. I caught it on the tail end. I'll say that. I backtracked by then, but yeah.
Frankly, I don't know about you guys, but as amazing as the original show was, and it was a big part of my childhood. What we've done with the new adaptation of the show, I think, is I dare to say even better. Frankly, I'm a huge fantasy fan. I mean, some people are comic book fans, some people are animation fans, which I'm also an animation fan, but I'm a huge fantasy fan. And all of the greatest fantasy writers, Tolkien and Robert Jordan and David Eddings, they all talk about building the world. It's a very important thing to build the world. And I think in this new ThunderCats, the world is being built so perfectly, and it's really getting to see Thundera and everything that's going on. It's very almost Arthurian legend when it comes to the ThunderCats and the new kind of way we're going with it. And I frankly, because I love that kind of stuff, I'm so excited to see what's going to happen and the way it looks and the look of the show and everything. So I mean, I know we have the weight of the old show on our shoulders with the characters, but at the same time, I think we're taking them and we're doing something just amazing with them, as opposed to, you see a lot of remakes of shows and things that come out where it's kind of like, why did they take these beloved characters and do this with them? Whereas when I read the scripts that we're doing and see the animation that we're doing, I look at it as like, oh, we're finally doing this with these characters that are so amazing. Yeah. So I'm really excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited.
It's funny you mention that too. As a fan of high fantasy, I've felt that for a long time there's been a lack of an animated cartoon for kids that really just captured that element of wonder, and
like The Hobbit, like when you watch The Hobbit, the animated Hobbit, that kind of thing. Yeah.
The greatest adventure. But it was just, it triggered your imagination in ways that there's been so many great cartoons recently, but nothing on the scope of high fantasy that this show is doing. And
I agree.
With each perpetual piece of artwork they've shown us and the animation as it comes back, it's just
And the arc of the show, it's like one long arc. It's
fantasy, sci-fi, adventure, action. It's all of that rolled up with state-of-the-art animation.
Yeah. Remember the first time I had to say that was during rehearsal, and it was you.
I remember looking at you.
No,
man.
you were shaking me back and forth, going, "Say it!"
Yeah, I was like,
"Say it!" Thunder.
I was like Thunder. A little. I was like, "Do it, man!" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Thunder, thunder, thunder,
ThunderCats!
I feel like I'm 12 every time I do that.